Yeah, we definitely need some dope entrance music.
Oh, we're gonna get it after this week.
Did you see it? I sent it to you.
I got it. Oh no, no!
Starting off with it.
It still lives. It still lives. I got to get a hold of everybody's phones and get that picture gone.
Well, no, now I saved it. Now I actually saved it.
I saved it too. I think Logger is actually using it as a screenshot for when you call them and text them.
No,
dude, I'm gonna make that your face in my phone.
Yeah, no, it's already in mine. When Joe hits me, that blue face pops up.
On my next jersey, I need it. On my next jersey, I just want my head on my shoulders, but it needs to be that.
Hey, don't think I won't. Don't think I won't start making little stickers for your rods.
Yes, dude. I'll take it.
Oh my God.
I'll take it.
Be the blue man rod.
Yes.
So I got bad news, guys.
What's up?
So technically, I should have won last night. But my partner jumped a 7-pounder. That would have won it with that one fish.
Really?
So there, yeah.
You jumped it and you lost it. He wasn't throwing drop shot, was he?
Absolutely not.
That was the problem.
Dave, I'm not going to put it out there because I want to keep it a secret as long as I can. But all I'm going to say is what our boy Justin is doing in Okeechobee that you've already put me on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've turned you on it, buddy.
And the 4-pounder too. He jumped off. So there's that.
Yeah, there's a little something behind that, and depends on what head you're using is the reason why they're jumping off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
leverage one way.
There's leverage on that head.
Yeah. That was his problem because he wasn't using the right one, and we know what the right one is. But shout out to Matt Thompson because he got it done. I didn't think they were going to bite on this lake and with that technique, and he got it done. So I'm going to put him on game, Dave, and get him to the right head.
Heck yeah, man! You got to turn him on to it, buddy.
I got to turn him on, dude. He blew my first time fishing with him. So you know how it is when you get a new fishing partner. There's a lot that goes into that, and
yeah.
And
someone like Andrew,
wait until one of y'all have to team up with me. It's a whole different ball game.
Oh yeah,
that's when you're going to really start winning because I ain't seen one of you win yet.
What?
Wait, what?
Dave,
well, Dave, actually, you won. You won a couple months.
I won a couple of them this year.
Yeah,
but I got 3 seconds this year as well, buddy.
Those seconds would have been first. I'm just letting you know.
First place loser.
Hey, first is first.
That's why when I lose, I just give up. Like I just go all the way to the bottom. No, I've had a couple seconds and thirds, but in these little local tournaments we do, it's all or nothing, baby. So if you ain't getting first, you ain't winning no money. But
so if you ain't first, you last.
Pretty much. But I mean, it makes for a better pot and makes for that. It's that much more exciting when you win. So
speaking of tournaments, there's a guy that we're going to be talking to tonight. And, he's running a tournament trail over there in his backyard. We'll get a little bit into that when we get him on. But he's got a tournament trail. I talked to him a little bit ago, and he's already up to 36 boats for this next one. Yep.
Really? Now, that is the Weekend Warrior tournament series,
yes,
right?
Sir. That is an Andrew tournament.
I won't join it, and I'll tell you why. Okay. Everybody's going to claim that I need to be banned because I'm just too good. I'm telling you. I know too much.
I highly doubt that.
So, in other words, they're not letting you throw a drop shot out on those lakes.
I would throw a drop shot out there. I've seen it actually thrown out there. I've seen it thrown.
I know you would.
I wasn't the one that threw it either.
I know. A man that's won millions of dollars is the one that threw it.
Yes.
I think I know exactly.
Within 5 minutes, put about 15 to 20 fish in the boat.
All 12 inches.
There was a couple 2-pounders. Nothing crazy. But 5 minutes. Literally 5 minutes.
Nothing like 10 pounds, 5 fish.
But he already knew where the fish were too. So
no, there's some giants out there for sure.
Yeah, our guest tonight,
Giants. You sent me a giant.
Tonight's got it locked up in the Giants department. Man, he's got 4 or 5 lakes around him that are carrying double digits at all times.
Well, I mean,
into Kenny tonight, and he had a guy jump off a teen I think first of the week or this weekend, he jumped the teen off. He said it was every bit of 13, 14. I was like, he said it was the biggest one yet this year. I was like, good Lord.
Well, you sent me a really nice one from Kenny tonight.
Yeah, tonight. Yeah, the RSB watermelon red chartreuse tail, 8.5 pounder right there.
That's a good one.
That's a tank.
8.5 pounder tonight.
That's a good one.
Dude, look how clean that fish is, man. That's beautiful, man.
It's nice color, man. Look how thick that tail is.
Mm-hmm.
That's got a lot of power behind it right there.
Yeah. You hooked that one. Hey, buddy, I'll tell you what. You hook that one, you're going to know you got a good one.
Yeah, dude, that RSB worm is something freaking serious. I throw that every time I go fishing now. Since I've been introduced to it, there's not been a time I went fishing where I have not thrown it and caught a fish.
Yeah.
It's dare I say in my opinion, one of the best lures that came out in 2021.
So I'm not gonna crack the secret on the new colors until they get here.
Don't. Even though I mean that's our job is to promote this and
no, but you know
stuff, but
I can do these new colors, but the RSB new color, I can't drop the RSB new color yet.
Hit them with something, Dave. Give the people something. Give them one little thing.
You know, I just want to hit you guys up. You know, one of the best. Absolutely the best soft plastics on the market. Not because I rep them, not because I'm sponsored by them, but Bass Assassin has got the tap out. This tap out is winning multiple mega tournaments on Okeechobee right now.
It's won over how many thousands of dollars this year?
A ton. He's won 5 major tournaments. Checks, trophies, you know, the cardboard check style tournaments. I just got my butt whooped with 27 pounds on this thing last weekend on Kissimmee. Carolina rigged on shell bed. This tap out is legit. So guys, we have got the new color, hematoma shad. Can't really see it with the lighting here. Hematoma shad. You can see that little bit of blue in there.
Oh yeah.
And then we've got the grape shad. So we've got the new grape shad in it as well. Robin just dropped these colors. We've got a couple tackle shops that have been begging for these colors. And by the way, Justin's already got them, and he's already gone through them. So
they're working.
Now, they are doing really well right now.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Justin and our guest tonight have something in common.
They do.
They won a prestigious event.
Yeah. So our guest tonight, man, he's cut his teeth down there in Okeechobee. He is a hammer. He knows his stuff, man. He's won a Roland Martin series and
legend.
I think it's a championship check that I seen hanging up on.
It was a 25K check. Yeah. 25K check. I taught him everything he knows.
Oh,
you know he won that off drop shot.
Look,
bring him in here. He'll confirm it.
We're bringing him in.
You know what? Let's bring him in.
Let's bring him in. On that note,
let's bring Mr. Pat in his joker.
Please tell me he's lying.
I'm 100% lying. There ain't nothing I can teach Pat. You kidding me?
Pat's dying. Pat, you can't talk right now.
Hey, I tell you what, Dave. I'm so glad you mentioned that tap out, son. You know, you sent me them Gold Rush.
Oh yes.
And so Keith, I can't think of his last name. He's from Fort Myers. Keith, he went out. I told him about this morning. I said, man, that water's running down that southeast corner in Stick Marsh. I said, you need to, because he wanted to go to Headwaters. I said, you got to go down to Stick Marsh. I said, you need to get a Carolina rig. He says, man, I don't know how to Carolina rig. We sat there. We set up a nice Carolina rig for him. And I said, that tap out, that Gold Rush tap out.
Yep.
Remember, it wasn't too long ago when I asked you. I said, man, please send me the Gold Rush.
Yep.
Got him. My man went out there. 9 pound, 2 ounce.
Hey, it's a trick worm. It's a trick worm. It don't catch big fish.
That's all I
don't catch big fish.
That's the trick about it right there, though.
Hey, that's the best Carolina rig worm right there.
Buddy, you ain't wrong. I just got smoked by Preston Clark. You know Preston Clark. Elite Bass Pro Preston Clark.
Yeah.
Carolina rigged that sucker on a blueberry, 7.5. And smoked him 27 pounds and caught over 35 fish and 30 of those 35 fish were 5 pound plus fish.
Son of a gun.
Good.
I said, if you need help with the coal beam back there culling 5 pounders, I'll make sure to come and help you.
Yeah.
Double fisting, Colby.
Oh, I'll be putting a couple of them suckers in my pocket, jumping back in my boat.
No, that tap out worm is deadly on so many different rigs. I tend to throw it on the shaky head a lot, and I've caught multiple fish over the 8 pound range on that thing. It's one of my go-tos for sure.
Hey, and that's something with Kenny. I mean, that literally, you just showed that picture, that 8 plus that he caught on that RF.
Yeah,
literally an hour ago. I mean, those boys there at Keenansville right now fishing. He literally just caught that 8 pounder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for the Booger Man picture, man.
Hey,
I had introduced him to the Booger Man, dude.
Oh,
Can't
you're
wait.
probably having a blast with that thing, boy.
Well, he said he trashed 4 buzz baits last week. He trashed 4 buzz baits, and they were junk buzz baits to begin with. But that being said, the Booger Man, the cadence and the knock that thing has, and I showed him the juice. I said, that black on black, baby. I said, you better hang on.
The knock is legit.
When you seen him today, is that what he was there for?
That is exactly what he was there for. The only person carrying him is Chase right now, and I need to figure out how to get him in your shop.
We're going to get him, son.
Yeah,
we get that video. That video that he sent me about that fish hitting that damn buzzbait. Woo! Vicious.
Buddy, I mean to tell you, he shared that video with me. I was like, oh
yeah. I sent him that video. Yeah, that's a really good video.
So that thing, when that water opened up, I mean, it blew a hole in the water, man, like the size of a culvert cap.
Yeah, that fish was angry. That fish was angry.
Ooh,
that clacker.
Yeah, when that Booger Man, dude, the noise that knock that makes, it pisses them off, man. They crush that damn Booger Man.
Wait until Kenny shows you the one he's going to catch tonight on that joker. He's on some good fish. You know, like he was telling me today, his client got on a fat job and hooked the fish. The guy never knew it was a fish. He thought it was a bottom, so he didn't really fight it or do anything. And it started swimming. And he said it came up to the surface and he never got a hook home. Never penetrated the fish. Never got a hook home. Came up to the surface and threw the fat job.
No.
Yep.
No. Was that the one that was in the teens, you said?
Yep.
Son of a gun.
Kenny said he was sick to his stomach.
Yeah. That'll make you sit down and take a break there for sure.
Yeah.
So, Pat, tell us a little bit about what you got going on over there in Fellsmere. Obviously, it's a great fishery. You got a lot of great lakes with giant fish in them around you. What do you got going on at Fellsmere Outdoor Adventure?
Guys, it's the whole situation is overwhelming. I mean, it's, we're in a fishing mecca. I mean, we're surrounded by, now mind you, I'm born and raised down here, and I've been fishing these lakes my whole life. I grew up fishing Lake Okeechobee, Kissimmee, the Harris Chain, all of them. Guys, we are sitting in the best spot for bass fishing, big bass fishing, in the state of Florida. And we just happened to open up a bait shop right in the middle of all of it. Dave and Andrew know I lost my leg, and so I kind of had to calm down a little bit on the tournament fishing. And so we just figured, hey man, we got to do something here, and bait and tackle stores out here. I mean, there's a couple of bait shops, but not for what we're for what we're looking for. I mean, it's all live bait and stuff like that. And so we decided to do this thing, and we're getting so many guys that are fishing from all over the place. I mean, guys are coming from all over our country, man. I mean, to enjoy this area. I mean, it's crazy. And so we're having a lot of fun with it. We're really carrying more and more stock as we go. Yeah. As Dave knows, I mean, we got Bass Assassin galore.
Great. I mean, you've got Bass Assassin, Gambler, Bruiser. It's a huge selection. You know, He's bringing in a little bit more of the hard stuff now. He's got his jackhammers already, but he's got traps now. He's got his frogs now. A lot of things are coming in. I mean, he is, first of all, he's the stop that you're going to make every time you're in the neighborhood because he is carrying it. He doesn't have it all today, but it will be tomorrow.
And your positioning is perfect, bud. Like, why would you not stop? It doesn't make sense to not stop.
That's right. That's right. And so, you know what? My vision was, I just growing up on Okeechobee and a lot of the big lakes and fishing the tournaments. I always love, we all, it's not just me, all of us fishing, we love having a spot, man. We love going to a spot, whether it's Roland Martin's Marina or Slim's Fish Camp or any of the, we just like a spot where we can bump into the guys and we all like talking and sharing and the whole camaraderie. That was our idea. You know, we were like, man, we just don't have a spot. And the guys have now, I mean, more and more that we're in business, we're getting more and more local guys and regular guys and guys from all over the place. And it's just a really comfortable spot. I mean, we love it, man. We're having a lot of fun with it. Everybody's catching fish. Everybody's sharing their stories and their experiences and the baits that they're using. And we're having a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Good. And you're right, man. There's something about, like you said, it's the spot, you know, and you can just get caught up at the spot all damn day. You may only fish 3-4 hours and be at the spot by 8, just talking about whatever you're talking about.
And he's got, look, his shop is the best layout ever. It's an old bar, and he still has the bar countertop there. So everybody can pull up a stool.
Oh my gosh!
And talk, and talk about the one that they caught, or talk about the one that got away. Literally,
oh my God!
Literally, come in there.
Awesome.
Come in the morning. Come in afterwards. I mean, it is literally the spot. You sit up, pull up to the counter like you're drinking a cold beer, but yet you're sitting there talking fishing. To great people.
Yeah. People. I've been there a handful of times, and I don't think there's ever not been someone just hanging out, talking, enjoying the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Andrew, we've met a couple different characters.
Two out of the 3 of the times we had pizza, and that was good.
Listen, he has not shut up about this pizza. Apparently, I'm missing out.
Yeah, we miss Andrew coming by with that pizza, son.
Andrew's like, I'm going to get a pizza to bring by. I'm like, well, damn, you don't do that with me.
Man, it's a great hangout, man, and it's you know, we're carrying a lot of stuff. You know, I always put myself as the fisherman going to a bait shop. You know what I expect and you know what I want to do, and I really feel like we're getting there, man. I really feel like
good.
Really feel like we're getting there slowly but surely.
Yeah, you know what? You know what, buddy? I'm proud of how you guys have done it, man. Because, you know, let's be honest. Normally, when you open up a business like yourself, you try to shoot for before season starts. You guys opened up dead middle of season. You never got a full season. You missed out on three and a half months of big money of $30,000+ days or months. And you know, that's a hit, you know, for a small shop like yours, trying to grow, trying to bring in product. And the overwhelming support you've had, man, is been very impressive. You and Miss Jackie have been awesome to work with. Everybody loves you guys, and you're going to be successful, man. You guys have a heck of a setup. You guys are awesome to hang out with, and everybody feels that vibe when you walk into Pat's shop, you know, and it's you know, I'm proud of what you guys have done in such a short time. And again, missing half a season, you know, that's half your income right there. And you guys are still cranking every day, man. And you know, tip of the cap to you guys.
Well, you know what, man, it's one thing I told Jackie, you know, I've been around this world, this United States a million times. You know, I traveled for many, many years and met a lot of people across the country. And after I lost my leg, you know, I said, you know what, man, all I want to do, I want to spend the rest of my life with fishermen.
Yeah.
With fishermen. That's all. I really do. And of course, my family. Jackie's over here. And your family.
Get him. Get him.
Social level. I just want to hang out with the guys, man. I want to hang out with the fishermen.
Yeah.
And so, because I know that it's a great, we're a great group of guys. It's a great camaraderie. And so really with the bait store starting off really good and being pretty successful up to this point, we've had so much help, man. So much help from the fishing community. You know, there's guys that'll come in there and they probably don't even need tackle, but they're going to spend $20 just because they want to help out, you know?
Yeah.
And guys like you guys, I mean, geez, Dave, greatest day was the day since I met you. I mean,
Thank you. Thank you, man.
And Kenny, I mean, Kenny just kind of walks in the door, you know, old boy from West Virginia. And, you know, I could tell he was a good, you know, he and I mean, we just work, you know.
You have a good supporting cast, bud, that look out for you and
without a supporting cast. I mean,
yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. You know, we're meeting so many good people and you know, it's an experience. We're loving
Awesome.
everybody.
I already feel like it's my spot. Like just talking for you for this short time, Pat. I
Dude,
feel
it's my spot. He's 3 hours away.
No, I was just going to say that it's a 2-hour drive for me, solid, and I don't even.
It's like these.
I don't worry about that drive. There's so many places I go a half hour away. I'm like, I don't feel like making this drive.
Yeah.
I'll go.
I mean,
the worst thing is I haven't even gone down there to fish yet.
That's how much of a spot it is. You just go to the spot and don't even fish.
Yeah.
Well, you did fish the one time when you at Headwaters for 20 minutes, Andrew?
Hey, that was it.
Yeah,
that was it.
And drop shotting it, Pat. Drop shotting it.
Yeah.
Listen,
You guys were drop shotting, weren't you, Andrew?
that's it. That was the day that I knew.
Yeah.
My life changed that day.
That's right. That's right. Hey, if it works, don't worry about it.
One of the best big bass lakes in the state of Florida, and he's drop shotting.
In the country, damn near.
Well, see, Dave, the thing is we didn't have time to sit there and wait for that. No, we didn't. We didn't. I don't care.
You just had to film.
We were from the time that I left the ramp till we get there, and 5 minutes of fishing. I've got the footage. 5 minutes of fishing, 20 fish in the boat on drop shot. It was ridiculous.
Guess what?
How big?
I'm still checking my man card at the door and throwing a frog.
I was gonna say
a big swim bait.
I'm going out there with a frog, with a tie damper, RSB worm.
Hey, if I don't catch anything, at least I still got my man card. All right. That's all
Yeah.
But Andrew, it's something to that drop shot, though. I mean, it's not a drop shot, but again, I took my buddy out there when it first opened up and everything, and he had a fat job. He wacky rigged around the grass lines and the weeds and stuff. And dude, every fish he caught was over 4 pounds on the fat job wacky rigging it.
It's funny you mentioned that, Joe. Pat can get into a little bit of a story about that wacky rig this winter and how the boys were doing.
What you got, Pat? Spill the beans.
He kept Dave real busy.
Hey, that wacky rig is where it's at.
Yeah.
Oh, especially the winter time.
Dude, those guys were hammering fish.
Yeah,
I was getting orders I had 9 weeks, 9 orders in a row from Pat.
Yeah.
I asked Pat, I was like, are they eating it? Do they eat their gummy worms? Do I need to put a sticker on there that says not edible?
Listen, man, I went through about 3-4 bags myself. I turned around, I went to hook one on because he was catching so many damn fish. And I go, hey, what's going on? He's like, I went through them all, bud. I'm like, dang it, I only brought 4 bags. But man, no, it was cold. I wouldn't call it winter, but the water was a little cooler, and they were getting smashed right and left. That wacky rig, I guess. So Pat, in the winter, wacky rig's where it's at down there, huh?
Wacky rig's where it's at.
Okay, everybody can hear that. Stock up now.
Yeah.
So when the winter comes,
they get prepared. You got to do something different to make them bite.
Have you thought about like Nico rigging or Neko rigging, whatever they call it, a tap out?
Ooh, that's interesting, Andrew.
Dude, that tap out worm is so versatile. There's
Yeah,
I don't think there's a wrong way to rig it.
Dave was really unsure about what his response wanted to be.
Hey, I know guys right now on Placid that are slinging that sucker under docks and catching solid fish.
Hey,
I'm not going to knock that. I'll knock drop shotting, but I ain't knocking the Nico.
no,
I know guys that are throwing that Nico out on shell right now catching big sacks. So
Yeah.
Dave, shh. Dang it. Dang it, man.
I'm just-
That's my backyard, bud. I got a tournament there this Sunday.
hey,
so
No,
Pat,
Yes,
Go ahead, Dan.
Carlos, drop shot is on a spinning reel.
so Pat, tell us a little about what you have there at the shop, man. You know, I know we kind of gone on about it a little bit. You know, you got these baits and those baits, but I mean, you got live bait. You got what can a customer out of town come there to experience, and you know, just kind of fill in our viewers of what you have to offer there in your shop.
hey, like I said, we're getting more and more all the time, and we're at the point now where, you know, we're really trying to gear up to be a full deal before the season hits, and so, you know, we've got a great guide service. I mean, we've got some top of the line guides. So,
Nice.
you know, if somebody from up north, you know, they want to go fishing with a professional guide, I mean, we're going to refer you to the best. I mean, the best. And so, you know, I think that's our biggest deal, because there's so many people that want to hire a guide and go out fishing and catch fish. And so we're really happy about where we're at with that, with Kenny and Mike and a couple other guys, Larry and Dean. And so we're really happy about that. And then we're doing a really good job with the live bait. You know, we started off with a not so great operation with the shiners. I was telling you about it, Dave.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we were really struggling with that. But my boy Jim come in and he hooked us up. We got some beautiful tanks out back. I mean, we're totally stocked with live shiners now.
Nice.
And big, good, wild ones. Doing a great job with that. And we're back getting all the domestic shiners. The guys are having a field day with these domestic shiners, because right down the street from us, not just our freshwater lakes, we've got the locks over on C-54. The gates open up. The guys will catch a snook and tarpon.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
you got to see the pictures, man. I got to send them to you.
Oh yeah.
So they come domestic shiners to go there and catch the snook and the tarpon, lighten them up 5 miles from the shop. And so we're doing really good with the live bait. We got all the crappie minnows. I mean, you can't believe this crappie fishing around here, Dave and guys. It's unbelievable. I mean, you know, being from Okeechobee area, and you know, that's the crappie capital of the world. But hell, I don't remember being so busy. But here, man, these guys are on about the crappie minnow, just tearing them up. So
There's a cult.
Really?
There is a cult. Yeah, there is a crappie cult up in your backyard, buddy.
We got the Arkansas minnows, and we stay stocked on them, and they go like crazy. So we expanded with the jigs and everything. So we got a really good crappie section.
Nice.
As far as, I mean, we're really loaded with the plastics. Most of my fish come on plastics. The majority between the flipping baits and all your worms and your swim baits and the finesse worms and so that was our number one concern, to make sure we were fully stocked with that. And now we've really got a really, really good selection of top water plugs, frogs. I mean, we got frogs galore now. Buzz baits, spinner baits, a lot of crankbaits. We don't run a lot of deep diving crankbaits. Some of the deeper pits and headwaters, you know, the guys will run some deep diving crankbaits, but we have a lot of the square bills. I mean, they're killing them square bills.
Yeah, like the 1.5s, 2.0s, 2.5s. Yeah.
Exactly. Deadly around here.
There's one thing my ears didn't hear yet, and that's one of my favorite things, buddy.
Whim jig.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
Yeah, we're moving on to jigs. We've got a guy. As a matter of fact, Dave, I need to I'm going to send you some pictures. There's a local guy here that's tying up some jigs, and does a really nice job. So we're going to increase our. A lot of these guys don't use swim jigs, Dave, but I'm I'm a big jig fisherman just like you, and we're getting that. There you go, son.
I'm gonna tell you, this here, son, is about to blast the market. This high cast.
Okay.
No, this is a double guard.
Oh, I like that.
Big, nasty.
Yes, sir.
Look at that.
This, my friend, is my creation that I designed with Patrick Sabile, and it's called the Water Bull, and it'll be introduced at ICAST next week. So when you're over there,
should be in my mailbox too in about a couple weeks too, right, Dave?
Look, I called Patrick last week. I was in town and tried to get my hands on some. He didn't have, quote unquote, didn't have any at the time, so we'll see. But
I've got a few of them.
I'm looking at 6 of them, but I got to keep those 6 right where they're at. And you talk about twisting your arm, pulling teeth.
Oh yeah. Well, there's nothing more you want to do than catch one on them. So
well, and to see my creation in a 6-pounder's mouth last week, and some 3s and 4s last week, and
nice.
Nice work, Dave. I'm proud of you, man. Good stuff, dude.
Yeah.
I know you've been working on that for a very long time, man. So
Bolma Creations.
Good stuff.
Bolma Creations. Where's Paul
at? Yeah. I've got a few other things I'm working on right now too. Yeah. So I can't indulge too much because I don't need to tip my hat. But there's some things coming down the pipe as well that way with probably might have something together in 2022, 2023, depending on. So we'll see how things go with this first one. So
nice.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that though, Pat. I heard you say before Dave went off about the water bowl is that not a lot of guys are fishing at those swim jigs, but that's something I like to throw a lot. I feel like it may be one of those forgotten techniques that people need to be doing.
It's his territory, man. It's his territory. It's the lakes up there. They're not as swim jig friendly, but people don't realize throwing a 3/8 swim jig with a full size swim bait around that hydrilla is
just fine.
Yeah. Well, with headwaters, the place is so big, so there's so much different structure, there's so many different depths. I mean, we literally have, you name it, it's out there. And we've got ledges. I mean, we've got pits that are 30 feet deep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this year, them fish are down there midday.
Oh yeah, Kenny was buying an 8 and a 10XD today, and I'm like, dang.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, you got to go down and get them boys. Yeah, so it was funny because I was fishing with a guy the other day, and I put him on a swim jig, and he caught a 4-pound. He caught a 4-pounder. He came to the shop, bought 5 of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all it took.
Oh, dude, it's.
And there's so many lanes in that hydrilla. You can run it down and get down in there and pop that thing out.
Garcia's got pads, so
Ain't that the way though? Like you try something out. The very first time I tried a jackhammer was from your shop.
Yeah.
Dave rigged it up.
Dude, he was
I got back here, and dude, I was annilaling fish. I mean, 4 pounds.
You remember that, Pat? You remember that? He's like, "There's no way. It's too big. It's too big."
Yeah, no, I was annihilating. I mean,
6-pounder,
dude. And then I hooked Tyler up with one, and Tyler right next to me caught.
He starts going to work. Yeah,
7-8. Like it was big. And then I found out Tackle Warehouse took payment plans.
Yeah, he calls me. He goes, "Hey man, I'm like $140 deep into jackhammers right now." I was like, "What the heck?"
Oh yeah,
it was bad.
Dave, were these the right ones? And he's holding up jackhammer after jackhammer after. I said, "Dude, you've held up like 7 or 8 of those things. They're $20 a piece."
Goodness Lord, that's why the Tackle Warehouse is always sold out because Andrew gets a hold of.
Well, he goes. Well, I'm not worried about it. They got a payment plan. I'm like.
Spreads it out over freaking 8 weeks. You kidding me?
That's funny.
No, it's a bugaboo now, though. I shy away because it's too easy to spend money there now.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So
you can never have enough stuff.
Pat, let's get into your tournament trail you got, buddy.
Yeah, I heard it's growing. I heard it's big and exciting. What's going on?
And I tell you, we're having a blast, man. It's, I've been fishing tournaments my whole life, and never once did I think that I'd be actually hosting one. And nor did I think there was so much work involved in it.
Yeah.
So, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot going into this thing. But, the guys, we got such a good group of guys, man. Again, that fishing community, the camaraderie, I'm telling you, amazing. So many guys help out. It's crazy. And so, man, we just literally started the doggone thing, and we're over 30 boats, and we didn't do a whole lot of promoting on this thing. And so, it's not, at Okeechobee, the guys would run around all the parking lots all across the entire lake and put the flyers out. But of course, we could do 100.
You can do 100 plus boat fields there, though. I don't think you do 100 plus boat fields.
So I was getting nervous about the first one. Was at Lake Garcia, and it's a small lake, 3,500 acres or something, or not even 2,500 acres. So I'm thinking, man, we're at 30 quick. Yeah, but we don't want to crowd up over here. I kind of had to shut it down a little bit, but we're going to a bigger spot now at Three Forks, and so I think we're at 36 boats now, and I'm quite sure we're going to have more. But it's a lot of fun, and so I get a kick out of it, man. I can't fish it, but I'm having a lot of fun, watching all the guys having a good time, and we're calling it the Weekend Warriors, and so. We're not letting the guides in there or any of the pros or the big dogs. And so it's so much fun to watch these guys. And then Barry and Dave are going out and they're videotaping the guys on the water. So
nice.
It's a lot of fun. We're coming back. We had a really good raffle. Great barbecue. Barry's got the speaker and the microphone going. Man, we had a lot of spectators last
I was going to say, can we attend the barbecue?
Yeah, can we just show up for the food?
Hey, barbecue chicken this weekend, son.
Oh, yes.
Barbecue chicken, boy. I'm cooking it.
Andrew, let's do something this weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to call my partner. I'm sick, can't fish placid.
Boat is in tow, Andrew. Boat is in tow. I repeat.
Boys, that'd be great. Now
the eagle has left the roost.
Is it an open tournament? Can anybody join, or do we just you just need to show up with the boat and pay your dues, or is there a membership fee? Or
yeah, pretty much. We're trying to keep it to where the parking and the lakes aren't overcrowded. Right. Out of respect for the other fishermen that aren't fishing the tournament, so we're trying to regulate a number. I mean, Three Forks is a really big area, so 40 boats are fine. If we hit the 40 mark, that's great. I'd probably rather not exceed that. But yeah, man, we want everybody to come down. We got Blue Cypress after that, and then
nice.
The fourth tournament, we're probably going to go to Kissimmee, and we're hoping to be able to do the championship on Headwaters. Headwaters is really don't.
I'm just Kissimmee, and
I got to hear it. I got to hear what you're thinking, son.
I might have to get an entry form.
Yeah, where we on that?
Hey.
If no entry form, at least I might have to show up and go fishing with you for a couple hours.
Just for the barbecue. We'll fish for barbecue.
Get in it. We might as well let Roland Martin in it.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, me and Andrew suck. We could fish it.
That's legit. That's legit, right?
I'll have a Bluetooth with Dave in my ear. Andrew, quit messing up. Set the hook. Stop it. Don't throw drop shot. Don't throw drop shot.
Yeah, I could give Andrew my waypoints in that hydrilla, Pat, that I've talked to you about, and it would still be a hot mess. But
Listen,
Put him there, Dave, and then what's he gonna do? Drop shot it?
listen. This is all about preparation. Don't let me take anything that I shouldn't throw. That's the key.
That's right.
That's the key.
That's
You'll get a 7-Eleven.
I ain't saying I'm not going to
Reaper.
finagle a couple drop shot weights in my pocket.
A pack of hooks, 3/16 weights, and RSB worms. That's all you're going to need.
Yeah,
Okay.
That'll do it.
that's it.
You won't need another thing, Andrew. You will catch fish all day, my friend.
That'll do it.
And some good ones, as you can see. 8.5. What was that? 8.5, 9 something? Was it 9.2?
8.5.
That's insane. That's nice.
Yep.
That's a good fish.
That's that.
Kenny's
That's
funny,
that.
John.
Remember we got that 10-7 that day, Dave?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
7. I was
On the RSB?
Oh
Right
yeah.
after that, I got a 7-9.
Yep.
Both those pictures.
The RSB is deadly.
Dude, not only that, hell, Pat. So I I was growing Pat's inventory, and I wanted to start with what I knew would move, and it did. And we built off of that and drop a little extra and drop a little extra and drop a little extra. Well, I introduced them to the Shad Assassin and introduced them to the old school gold pepper shiner. And I sent him the 7s. And as soon as he got those 7s, he was just like, holy shit. He's like, these things are huge. I'm like, well, take them out there and use them. Buddy, I got a phone call out on the boat. That man sounded like it was Christmas morning. Oh, Dave, man, I burned him up already, Dave. I caught some big fish on the day. These things are awesome, man. Hey, and that being said, we sold over 200 packs in 3 months, dude. 3 months.
Wow.
Hey, I went out there with Captain Kenny and Captain Mike in that damn airboat, and I'm sitting up high, and them boys were like, well, we're going out. We're going to go hit Keenansville. It's going to be a frog bite. I said, all right, well, frog bite it is. I love frog bite. And we're throwing frogs. Nothing. My arm was about to fall off throwing this damn frog. I'm like, man, I know there's fish here. I just happened to look down in the water, and I seen a couple gold flashes. And then I seen an 8-pounder chasing that gold flash. I said, oh, hell no. I got something for that. Dave gave me something for that. Hey, I didn't say nothing to them boys. I put that damn golden shad on. Son, I had eight fish in the boat before Kenny knew what to do.
Yeah, they didn't. Hey, Pat did that behind the back, looking over his shoulder, hook up, rig up, and throw out and hook up.
Yeah. That thing really is deadly, man. I ain't gonna lie. That joker there, that's one deadly bait. No weight required. I mean, that action on that thing, boy.
It's so erratic. Yeah,
man. That's the epitome of a wounded shiner.
Yeah, if that's not a Florida golden shiner, I don't know what is. That is
for real
money. That's money.
Yeah, exactly, Joe. And so, when you think about it, the bass love the shiners. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, but the problem is that's not their number one source of food because the shiner is the fastest thing that swims in fresh water. The bass can't catch them damn shiners. That's why they eat more of the bluegill and the tilapia and the stuff that they can catch a lot easier. And so, man, if you present a wounded shiner to them guys,
float it down. You know how it stinks. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's deadly.
Yeah.
They were catching giants on that thing.
Oh, dude, that's a nasty bait. I would never leave without 4 or 5 bags of them bad boys in my tackle bag. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. So that's a hot color then over there.
Imagine if you could put like actual shiner scales and oil on the outside of a one of those and just like
you can put the oil on them. Get your bang scent, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the scales. The scale that when it disperses.
Yeah.
You know what was that back in the day? Was that bait mate or something like that? That had
something
in it or something.
And it like
it was like back in your day, wasn't it, buddy? Back when you were traveling the tour.
What the heck was that? I know what you're all talking about.
I think it was like bait mate or something like that. You spray it and you throw it in the water and the glitter would fall off of it or something.
Yeah, like 2 casts. You got to reach. You got to do. You
were hosing it down. About 3 or 4 pumps into it, it'd clog up with glitter and you couldn't spray it no more.
Yeah.
They actually
Dang,
put
you're
glitter
poking your
into
hook
it.
in it, and the next thing you know, it's all jacked up.
Oh yeah, you got it all over your hands and
Yeah,
stuff.
dude, that stuff sucked, man. I only used it
Oh,
once. But
Oh,
needless to
yeah.
say. That's funny.
I
No,
see
Dave,
it.
on that lure, there's, correct me if I'm wrong, but the color I want to say is Phantom
Yeah.
Pepper, almost like a crappie looking color.
Yep.
I use that one. I have a clear lake. The bass will push up on the little small crappie, and they demolish that thing, dude.
Yeah.
That's another one of my favorite colors. Is it Phantom?
It's salt and pepper.
It's a long name.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's like Phantom Salt and Slash Pepper, and there's like a bunch to it, but
So yep.
Silver Phantom. Yeah.
that's it. Silver Phantom, Salt Pepper, yeah.
Salt, pepper,
But-
silver. Yep. Yep.
That one's deadly too on a clear lake, and you're targeting the crappie. Oh my god, same
I'll tell
principle.
you what, that color on the back of a jackhammer too, buddy.
Oh
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
That's how I was getting a lot of them in the hydrilla.
Yeah.
Shad pattern with that in it, with that silver flake just flashing. Oh yeah.
Shining, boy. Shining.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Pat, make sure you have jackhammers when I come down.
Yeah, because
I got him.
if you don't, he gonna buy.
Yeah,
If you
they're
do, he's gonna
ready
buy
for
them all anyways. Make sure you keep some in the back so you can replenish the shelf.
I didn't know anything about them stealth ones. The guys,
Oh,
man,
yeah,
you gotta
little
get
stealth blade.
What the heck is a stealth? Yeah, with that clear lip.
Yep. Yep. It's a shad. It's a summertime thing. That stealth is a summertime thing. That's a shad. Because see, a shad don't hit that hard. So
Yeah.
that stealth, that's more of a shad hit, as far as the vibration goes.
Yeah.
And shad is definitely, if you can get that lighter one, that 3/8 quarter, 3/8 ounce. Yeah. Yeah. And we got new trailers now. We've got a 4-inch fork tail trailer. And I think I sent you some samples, Pat. I'm not sure.
You did. I was admiring them bad boys.
Yeah. So that on the back of that little stealth is
Money.
per.
Yes, sir.
I'm still yet to get mine.
In fact,
Still yet to get mine.
got that 12.7 on that jackhammer. Not last week, the week before last, I believe it was, down at the south end of the lake. 12.7.
I mean, dude,
Son,
you're going big in your backyard, son.
I gotta get back over there, man. I was on like a little run.
12.70, which he figured it mathematically. Apparently, that makes it 12 pounds, 11 ounces. He wanted to make that clear.
Yeah,
Ooh, hey,
not a 12.7.
grown,
Monster.
grown.
That was almost a 13-pounder. Holy smokes!
Beast.
Yeah,
Biggest one.
there's some big ones down there, dude. And that's what I mean. Okay, so you hear that 12 pounder, right? You're not catching a 12 pounder on a drop shot, dude. That's what I mean. You catch all the 12 inchers that you want on a drop shot. You're not catching a 12 pounder on a drop shot.
Listen, we weren't out there to catch big fish. I had to film a freaking commercial, and I needed something.
Did you hear what the man just said? Did you hear what the man just said? He grows them big in his backyard.
Dave, okay, you go film a
you know what?
commercial in
It takes
5
one
minutes.
cast.
You go film a commercial in 5 minutes and do it. I
It
dare
takes
you.
one cast. It takes one cast.
Go ahead, go do it.
One cast to catch a fish of a lifetime.
I'm resigning. You got everything. We'll go do it. If it's that easy, show me.
I didn't say it was easy. I said I don't care if I catch one or not. I'm still gonna.
If we need one for the commercial, though,
I can't go there.
I need a
Here's my man card. Here's my man card. I am going to catch a grown one, and if I don't catch one, oh well.
Hey,
could you catch one in 5 minutes? Could you guarantee me that you would catch one in 5 minutes?
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I'm
But
looking
I am.
good. I'm looking good.
I am.
If I catch one or not, I'm looking good fishing, bud.
Oh,
We wouldn't put the commercial together then. We'd have to go film.
It'd be a good looking commercial.
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be.
there would be no commercial. There'd be no
There would be no commercial. Done.
Dave casting a frog all morning. It's really hard. It's really hard to not throw a frog there, though, man. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
No, I'm a topwater junkie, and I would absolutely agree there.
I was there opening day. And I had my good friend Paul Mickley, who was fished it with a kayak. And so we already had a leg up. He already knew where those spots were and things like that. And I had a hard time for 2 hours putting a frog down. I trashed it, tore it, ripped it, picked up another one, threw it out there, tore it, ripped it.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I had in the first hour, I had 23 fish.
Dang.
Not one was under 3.5 pounds. My biggest was about 8, and I had 3 of them that were between 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Dude, and my hands hurt because not one of them was hooked on the outside of the mouth. Every single one, I had to go down and get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
7 of those fish, I had to pull pliers out to get.
Ooh, swallowed.
They thought they were loving life. They were like, "We're getting fed, guys." There's so many people out here in the buffet.
Dude, oh, was that fun? That was fun.
That's crazy, man. Now, let me ask you guys this. Is there any other lake in Florida right now that's, I guess you could say like a secret lake almost? Like what, is there any other like little gem like that that hasn't just been open to the public that any of us are aware of?
Yeah, pits. You got a couple in your backyard.
I know a lot of private waters, so to speak, controlled entities, but nothing that's open to the public like that.
Yeah,
Nothing to the public.
That first couple months was just insane, man. Like me and my buddy doesn't get out much on a boat, and we went out there, and man, he was just loving life, and he got spoiled. I'm like, this doesn't happen all the time, bud. So don't get used to this like amount and quality.
Jackie, you look very patriotic.
Well, you know, Jackie, look.
Oh, you seen that?
I like it.
Yeah, you was doing a drive-by.
She was like,
Don't worry.
What's up, fellas?
You never know when mine's going to just walk on by. They thought it was a ghost one day. I was like, no, that's just my girlfriend.
Jackie, what's up, man?
Hey, but what's amazing is with the headwaters, and so everybody went to the headwaters, and Stick Marsh has always been for a long time the secret spot for really big fish, and so they started fishing it a lot the last 4 or 5 years before the headwaters opened up, and so nobody fished Stick Marsh for a long time since headwaters opened up. And now that place is, that place on fire.
So that's where Kenny's at right now, and he's in Kenneysville tonight, but his trips have been there, and that teen that we were talking about earlier, that the guy hooked the bottom, quote unquote, was there in Stick Marsh.
Oh,
that's where Big was.
Dude, he had Captain Ryan as a new member.
Yeah, 9 and 8 last night, and his trip.
Dude. Oh man, you see them pictures? He sent them to you. A 9, 1/8, couple over 7, couple over 6. I mean,
did not have a fish before 9:30.
Hey,
really?
Did not catch one single fish by 9:30. Caught 32 fish.
Yeah,
by noon.
That place is the craziest place.
Really?
I've never had a morning bite there. I've been fishing there for a long time. I can't get them to bite in the morning. I would always tell Jack, I got to be there at crack of dawn. And so I can't get bit for the first couple hours. I sleep in. I show up at 8 o'clock and it's game on right when I hit the water.
Yep.
It's so weird.
I do that. I like that.
Or something like that.
That's so strange.
Carlos mentioned Tenorok. Isn't Tenorok's public, but don't you have to it's controlled?
Yeah, there's no big engine. Like if you have an engine, I think they make you take your prop off.
Really?
You can troll through it, and there's a bunch of little lakes. Carlos, I fished a tournament with him out there on a kayak, and it did pretty well. There's some big fish out in Tenorok, and there's different little lakes, but they all, I believe, connect through culverts and pipes and stuff. But
yeah, I know. Well, I know John Cox has been out there, and he's crushed it before.
Yeah, that's a very fun topwater experience too. Like I said, you can get out there if you got a bass boat or whatever. They're just going to make you take your prop off your big engine, right. But and troll around and stuff. But it's a good bite out there for sure.
Yeah,
yeah, and I think they limit the amount of boats per lake.
Day. Yeah,
per day per lake, so there's not too much pressure. But maybe opening headwaters took a little pressure off of the old Stick Marsh there, huh, Pat?
Man, it really did. Really did.
Good.
Nice.
They got another little gem over there. It's called Broadmoor. And you go you're going to Stick Marsh, and then you can only fish it on Thursday, and you have to have 40 horsepower or less. But son,
okay.
man, I tell you,
Really?
oh,
Broadmoor.
It's called Broadmoor.
Broadmoor, loaded with biggins.
Nice, because my buddy's got a little. We fish. I fish out of a little tracker on these little local tournaments, and he has a 40-horse Merc, and that would be perfect for that lake. It sounds like.
Hey Joe, you got to bring it up here, down here. You got to check it out, man. The place is out of control. You can only fish on Thursdays. You can't get in there before 9 a.m. and you have to be out by 4.
Dang.
Dude, it's like a puzzle to get in there. Got to have a 40-horse. Got to be there by 9. Can't stay there past 4.
That's right. You better have a fighting chair with some straps.
Dude, you get to sleep in and you get off the water early.
Dude, that sounds great.
That's
right. You get to sleep in. You get you some pizza. Go see Pat. Catch some big fish.
That's my lake. That's my jam right there, dude.
Dude, what am I doing with my life?
The beautiful thing is when you leave there at 4, you got to ride by Stick Marsh and Headwaters to get back. So
okay, so
now I'm going there for the afternoon back.
Now I'm in trouble.
I'm moving, babe.
Late now.
It's out of control over here, guys. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, guys, get up there, get over to that area, go see Pat at Outdoor Adventures there in Fellsmere and Blue Building. You can't miss it. Go see Miss Jackie.
Yeah.
Awesome people, have all the product you need.
All the rules we talked about are going to be there. Look,
ask Pat anything. You go in there, you want to know, you're trying to make a decision on what lake to go to. Go in, see Pat, ask Pat, hey Pat, what's going on? Where are they catching them? What lake's hot right now? And he will point you in the right direction. They have maps there to help you. He will point a map for you as well. You can buy a map there. So you guys need to get down and see Pat. He will get you guys taken care of. Live bait, cold beers at the end of the day. Yeah. He has got it all.
Oh, yes.
All right, Pat. Well, we appreciate your time, bud, and everything you're doing for the fishing industry and community, bud. I can't wait to get out there and try this pizza and come hang out at the spot, man, the freaking spot, Pat. So I'm going to get out there and see you soon, bud. Again, appreciate your time. And you have a good night, bud.
We appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Take care.
You, buddy.
God bless
appreciate
you,
brother.
Bye, Miss Jackie.
Bye. Bye. We're great people, man.
Does it get any better?
No.
I mean, seriously.
No,
I already feel like it's my spot, and I've yet to even go.
No, and you were asking him, like, what do people get when they go inside? And, every shop has baits. Every shop has maps, accessories, live bait, whatever it might be.
Guides,
you go there and you get treated totally different than a lot of the shops that I know.
Yep.
Unless you're on the in, like they treat everybody as if you're on the in team, so to speak.
Yep.
Every bait shop I've ever been to has a group of guys or a group of people that go in there that will totally alienate everybody else to keep information secret.
Yep.
They'll tell you what you need, where to go, how to fish it, everything, because they want you to come and have a good time. They want you to come back.
Yeah, and it's like I go, Dave. I know I have a great relationship with Mike at Lake Placid, and I drive past 2 or 3 other bait shops. Nothing against them, but I go into Mike's shop and I'm twirling around in the freaking back office on a chair. You know what I mean? Anybody can do it.
I'm sitting behind the counter on the stool with Mike.
Me too. and then here comes somebody that clearly doesn't know what's going on or looks lost, and I'm going out there helping him. Like that's just the vibe you get, and I don't need half the stuff I buy there. It's just like I got to help out.
No, but you do. You help out a little bit,
And you kind of do need it, but you're like, I could wait. But you know what? I'm here. I'm gonna help out Mike, and it's just a good thing, man. And I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that with Pat and Miss Jackie, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you, oh my gosh, dude! I don't know if he purposely did this or it was just by coincidence, but he is in the perfect location. You have to drive by it to get to Fellsmere.
He knew what he was doing.
Yes, dude, it is right there at the corner where you turn to go to Fellsmere. Like, why would you not stop?
Right, exactly.
Like,
literally,
what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
Yep, go see him. Get out there, spend your money, and have an experience. See him in the morning. Go to the lakes. Come back in the afternoon. Have a couple cold beers with him. Guy's awesome.
Pizza somewhere around there. Apparently, there's good pizza.
Yeah.
Shout out to the pizza shops.
No, I'm with Carlos though. What was this Broadmoor that he was talking about? Anybody know?
I have no clue.
Yeah, it's a little private around the corner from Fellsmere.
Is it a little bit? If you go past it, Dave, you're talking about that way.
I believe so. So it's a
north?
little private that they open up on Thursdays and to the public. And again, you have regulations and stuff like that. I want to say it's right 10 minutes around the corner.
It's like, I think I know what you're talking about. I seen it and I was like, what is that? And there's like a big sign and stuff. And I was like, that's too intense.
I believe that. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what all that is, but that's not where I'm heading right now. It's Fellsmere. It just opened up. We're getting smacked.
Like to the west, to the east, to the north. Where are we talking?
I want to say it's back off to I want to say it's to the west.
I think, I don't think you go north. Like, I think it's the other way, right?
If I'm at Pat, I've got.
This guy's on the map now. Now we got to find.
Dude,
it.
I'm certain. I gotta know.
Well, go down and see Pat and get information.
You can't get on there till 9 anyways, fool. Just go in there, get you some coffee.
I got time, yeah.
Hang out with Pat for a little bit. Get you some lures, man. But before we go tonight, guys, there's another thing cooking, churning.
Yes.
And it's growing. So you got to get your entries in because we're close to 1,000. We're close to 1,000. We're at 7. I think we're close to 750.
Dude, we're 4 days into this.
I know.
Entries are growing.
Boy.
Let me hit them with it one time. Bam.
Boom. Get over to nextfish.co. At the top, you'll be able to click the link, get entered. It's super easy. Get all the entries you can get because you're going to need them.
Yeah. Do the basic ones, guys. Simple. So I had a guy do it, and I didn't even know he did it while he was standing next to me. He's like, all right, got my entries. I'm like, what? He's like, oh, my God, some unlocked. And I'm like, yeah, do those too. And it's literally that quick. Get your friends, like whoever you want to do it, send it to them, and you'll get more entries that way too. We're looking forward to this adventure and this trip of a lifetime.
Yes, we are. And then you all will get to experience what I experienced with Andrew.
Which is what everybody experiences when not catching fish.
Oh, this is fun.
This is great. This is like a good stress relief. Come on here. Make fun of somebody, whether it be me or one of you guys. You'll never know who it's going to be. Just be prepared for some laughs. And that's what you guys will get when you come fishing with us. So get your entries in.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have fun.
I might wear my mask. I might be masked up.
Dude, you should wear your mask.
I should.
It's sun protection.
Dave
could have used it the other day. He came on. Literally, from here up was just white.
White, yeah.
But dude, he looked like a professional, man. That's clean, bro. I used to have that look when I used to fish.
Dude, I did too. Fish every weekend, fish every other day.
Hey, man. Hey, that's what you call a 22-year-old.
Yeah. No, that's funny. No, man, that's the fisherman's like stamp of approval, man. If you don't have some coon eyes, you didn't go fishing.
True.
But until next time, guys, Tuesday, 1:00, me and Andrew will be talking about all kind of random stuff. What lure are we going to make Andrew throw next? Because I have one for him. He doesn't even know it yet, but I got one for him. And look, there's a dog. Look how excited he looks. Is it a he or a she?
It's a she.
Look at it.
She's prissy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got the whole gang coming.
The whole crew.
The whole crew.
You're live. You're live, little one.
It's like you're on TV. Wave.
We're so embarrassing. I'm sorry.
No, this is great. I'm embarrassing. I have a clay mask picture floating around, and that's embarrassing. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, look at her. That look was it right there.
Oh boy.
That's his hand too.
Now that is embarrassing.
Look at her.
Was it at least relaxing?
It was actually. I had a very relaxing time. I was cleansed. I was at one.
You were one with yourself.
I was one with myself.
One with yourself.
I got centered again. Skin cleared up. I don't look all rough like Dave.
You're next.
You're
Dennis
next.
Pontiac wearing a mask.
Who you? Who, me?
Yeah, buddy.
Calling you out.
Sleep with one eye open, Dave.
Ooh, I have man card. I have man card.
Hey, at least I have my,
no face.
at least I got my fishing man card. Andrew.
No.
Okay, get out of
All
here.
right, guys. We're out of here. Peace. Till next time.
Tuesday.